Head on over to G2A and enter Kami's Crystal Cave to get some sweet deals on crystals and more. Remember to click on the lowest price and use the promo code KamiVS to get the best deal. G2A. What's going on, everyone? Kami here, and my god, I need a haircut. Is that good? Am I pretty yet? So if people aren't aware, in my Discord, I opened up a QA channel asking for people to give me questions. And here's finally the video answering as many questions as I could. Just as a heads up to everybody, I recorded the intro separately. I don't know what I was thinking, but I accidentally deleted it. So when I transition over to answering the questions, I'm gonna be wearing something different. Think of it like a magic trick. Sure, here we go. Poof. First one comes in from Danku-sama, which, gives a little bit of compliment, not really a question, but I will read it off. Hey Kami, I just wanted to say you're an amazing content creator and I love how your channel is growing. Me too. It shows character to all of us who support you. Shout out to everyone. Yes, shout out to all you homies. You're an amazing person, really funny, smart, and attractive. RDJ lookalike and no homo. Let me take a quick second to talk about how many people have messaged me and said, I love you, no homo. I don't really think no homo is really required to be said. One, I'm not a big fan of that term, and two, if you are a man who likes another man and you find me attractive, I'm flattered. Now he asked a few questions. We'll take a look at the first one. Who's your favorite superhero and why? I could go with an easy answer like Wonder Woman because boobs. And I thought about this for a while. I think I'm gonna go with Batman. Yeah, he's a really popular superhero, kind of stereotypical to be chosen, but he's a superhero in a sense that he's not really super. He's just awesome. His life as a child growing up wasn't great, parents being killed and whatnot. Spoiler alert. Was I supposed to say spoiler alert first? He just kind of fights crime without really being a superhero, unless you count having a lot of money being a superpower. Moving on. Golden Girl 223 asks, what games do you recommend for people who play Paladins but want to play other games as well? I mean, the fact that you play Paladins doesn't really matter when it comes into playing other games. There are people out there that like playing RPGs and they like playing first-person shooters. They like playing whatever. If you like Paladins, Overwatch is a good substitute for it. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not knocking it. There's tons of people out there that love both. Some games I played recently that were a lot of fun. Anthem was a pretty fun game. It's very, very hardware intensive if you're playing it on the PC. Plus it's ran by EA essentially, so I don't have too much high hopes for it. And completely off topic, one of my favorite games I've ever played is Hat in Time. It's just a cute little game, kind of similar to the newest Mario. Use your hat for stuff. But it's adorable, it's funny, and it's probably one of my favorite single-player games I've ever played. If you haven't played it, check it out. Continuing the Danku-sama compliment of RDJ, Avery asks, are you happy or sad your contract with Marvel is closing out? And will this make some more room for my dream of Sherlock 3? Wait, my contract with Marvel is running out? And I've been waiting for a callback on Sherlock 3 for a long time. Apparently they might be going with this Ryan Gosling guy? I don't know. Alex Thinks asks, Kami, how much free time remains to you after work and content creating? Not a lot. You see, there's a lot of time behind the scenes that I'm concocting another idea for a logo, for another series. The fact that I work from home, I'm constantly thinking about it, and I could be having fun and playing a game, or I could be trying to help grow and expand my brand. It's just constantly thinking that. I'd like to think I at least get one day off where I can just lay around and do nothing, but of course I never actually do that, and instead work on making other videos or editing. So as of the past 2 or 3 years, I probably have had about a few days off. To be fair, the work isn't very physically demanding. I'm sitting on my butt all day, and I love what I do, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Cool Kettle asks, what is love? Answer in 4 words. Soap asks, favorite meme? Meme? Favorite? Me. It's Rebos asks, back in the day you used to play in esports. With, I'd say, a bit of success. What made you quit, and what would you ever want to come back to it? Also, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I don't remember how long ago it was. I would venture to guess around a year, year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I got onto a team with Bitey, and we started it up. I think we had me, Bitey, Z1, Shady, and Arai. I think we're the solid 5 for a while. And I had fun doing it, but it was a lot of grinding. And the more and more I did it, the more I realized I have 0 time for my social life. And like I said earlier, I don't really have a lot of free time. But anytime I'm not streaming or content creating, I'm usually hanging out with my lovely fiance Brandy, and it was cutting into time for her. I mean, I would go days without seeing her, and we live in the same house. It was rough. It was get up, stream, edit a video, work on some other stuff, scrim for 4 hours, eat, go to bed, and that was my day. And it just got really, really bad. My content started to slip. I couldn't keep it up. There was actually a time that I worked on trying to incorporate the two. If you go to my PGS playlist, there's a few games where I'm playing up against teams, and you can see it from my POV. And I had a lot of fun doing that. That was a little bit after the whole Bitey era. But as time grew on, a lot of teams were asking not to be recorded or not to be streamed. And it was to the point where like nobody ever wanted to be recorded or streamed. So I couldn't really combine the two, and I dropped it because I like content creating, I like editing, and I like streaming more than the competitive nature that's still inside of me. Will I ever go back to it? For Paladin specifically? Nah. If another game comes up that sparks my interest, maybe. Net Relief asks, would you rather be locked in an apartment for a month with a gorilla or 10 baboons? My God, this is hard, right? Because gorillas are big. They'll mess you up. But baboons also, I mean, they're known to rip faces off. I think I saw that in a documentary somewhere. I don't know. I think it might be easier to run from a gorilla, maybe hide. How big is this apartment? Is there an upstairs, downstairs, basement? Can I play Ring Around the Rosie with the gorilla? Maybe grow fond of it. Maybe like a father. I almost feel like living with 10 baboons would be like living with 10 toddlers. That's a hard pass. I'm gonna risk it with the gorilla. Raylon TV asks, how long have you had Cass? Aw, my little kitty. I'm definitely gonna have to pop up some pictures of my kitty. Absolutely adorable. I've had him since 2016, almost 3 years old. I never thought I'd be one of those people that post a bunch of pictures of their cat, dog, child, and say, look, look, he's adorable. But holy hell, he's adorable. I love that cat to death. Shash asks, who's Neil? I'd like to take a quick moment. This is gonna ruin the joke for a lot of people. It really is. And I feel like I should just keep playing dumb, but I'm gonna say it. I am aware that she is asking the opponent to kneel on one leg. I make a joke as if Neil is a name. As for who Neil is, controversy has been spreading, and word through the grapevine is, it's actually Khan. Who would have thunk it? Menu49 asks, this might be a long answer, but how was 2018 for you? I'm gonna try to keep this as simple as possible. 2018 was a huge learning experience for me. I tried to branch out and do some other things and learned that YouTube doesn't really like that, so I've retracted my thought process and I'm looking to open up another channel focusing on some other gameplay that isn't Paladins. I'll update you more and probably be posting it everywhere on Twitter and YouTube and Discord and just anywhere I can, trying to share it to grow. But it's going to be a lot of highlight videos, some funny stuff, some games I play. They'll have full gameplays up there, but the main focus is going to be on the funny montages. I love making them, they're so much fun. I'm excited to start it up. No ETA on that though. I gotta make sure that my Paladins content stays crisp. In general though, it flew by. I had some heartbreaks trying to create a new logo. My car broke down like 400 times. But the biggest thing is I grew, and my community grew. The people that watch me for me. The people that are watching this video right now. Thank you. The more people like you we get, the more fun we can have together, and the more we can branch out and just do whatever the hell we want. That's what's the most fun. Some variety in our life. But overall, it was okay. Exotica asks, what makes you continue playing video games for a living despite the challenges and the frustration that comes with it? If anybody's ever caught a stream of mine when I'm kind of venting my frustrations about streaming and or content creating, you'll know that there's frustration. It's there. Why isn't my video doing that well? How come I put so much effort into this? Why doesn't it get more viewage? Why am I not getting more exposure? At the core of it, the reason I do it is because I love it. A lot of my jobs before, some of them very fulfilling, didn't really go towards my main goal of having like a career out of it, you know? This one, learning things like Photoshop skills, marketing skills, video editing skills, everything that might help me if I want to go out to another path. In general, being able to entertain, see people's faces light up when I come online. Well, I can't really see them, but I can only imagine. And getting the heartfelt, warm messages of people that might be going through a hard time that say, thank you, your videos helped me through it. Makes me want to tear up right now just thinking about it. And yeah, there's some haters out there, but you just got to ignore them. Everyone out there, ignore the haters. For every 100 hater, I get one message saying that I've made their life just a little bit better. It's worth it. In conclusion, the thing that keeps me doing this for a living is you guys. Huga asks, what are your future plans for YouTube and Twitch? Personally, I love more different games and video types. Well, the big thing is you got to stay within the genre that you've grown in, like the niche, Paladins for me. If I go out of that for YouTube or Twitch, my viewership goes down quite drastically, and I'm aware of that because most people found me through Paladins and they like me playing Paladins. So I have to find a good balance in between keeping that up so I can pay my rent while also trying to have fun with the people that stick around that just want a little variety in there. And like I said before, I want to create a YouTube channel playing through some games and posting highlight videos, but I thought it'd be be a cool thing to not only post the videos on YouTube, but just do the playthroughs on stream. Have a lot of fun with it. And we go hand in hand growing our Twitch community and our YouTube community, and in the end, if possible, don't know if this is, to combine the two communities. Balthred or Belarus, same thing, asks, if Paladins were to suddenly shut down or lose any interest in public, what will you do for a living on YouTube? Well, like I said, that new channel hopefully is going to work out pretty well. If it were to shut down right now, I'd be pretty boned because it takes time to grow. I think I always want to stay gaming. People have asked me to do maybe some real life skits, and my passion is gaming, and that's why my bubbly or exuberant personality comes from, is because I'm doing what I love. Doing more real life stuff requires me to live real life, and I suck at real life, even more than in video games. Would it be reviews? Would it be trying out new stuff? Would it be doing funny montages? In general, I'd love to do all of it, but from what I've learned, you gotta stick to at least a little bit of a specific category. It's hard to grow when you're a super duper variety gamer. Sir Sky asks, what happened to Black Ops 4? You were playing it for a while and seemed to enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, I seemed to enjoy it, for sure. It's because it was just starting out, it was something new, and the more and more I started to play it, the more and more I realized I hate Call of Duty. I hate it. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it does great at what it does. It's a run and gunner, like arcade shooter, whatever you want to call it. And the more and more I was getting killed by random kill streaks up in the air that are unkillable and blow up half of the radius of the map, or getting ran on by a guy bunny hopping through at Mach speed and one-shotting me with a shotgun while saying, get owned noob, I banged your mom last night, I felt myself getting salty too much and some rage came out of me at one point. I said, if this is what's happening when I'm playing Call of Duty, I think I'll step away. Not to mention the whole Call of Duty Black Ops 4 scene apparently has already started to die on PC. I have no interest in playing on a console, and I kind of expected this to happen for BO4. I just kind of lost interest real quick. Gabs555 asks, how do you feel about Mixer and the Hi-Rez attempt to bring the entire community by adding free skins there? So the whole Mixer thing is kind of meh to me. Mixer is just another platform trying to succeed next to the giant monster that Twitch is. Mixer has a few good things going on, like very low latency on servers, and so you get quick reactions from streamers. Very cool. I've also heard, though, that can end up being a bad thing if too many big events are going on, causing too much bogging down on the servers or something. Talking out of my butt here. There's also some cool interactions you can do with games that kind of allow you to screw with the streamer, and that's something that I think a lot of people can agree that they love to do, is screw with the streamer. And I have a lot of fun getting screwed with. But as Mixer tries to grow, I'm sure they're looking for other companies that are also trying to grow, try to work together. So I'm sure Hi-Rez has a reason they want to move to Mixer, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm not going to argue that they're trying to steal my job because I'm trying to stream on Twitch or something. If people like me, they'll keep watching me. The fact that they're using free skins, I mean, that's kind of Hi-Rez's thing. They've always used free skins to get people to watch stuff, whether they're trying to get you to watch competitive games or just going to a different streaming platform. I don't think it's a bad mentality to have, but I think they should probably do a little bit better of a job hiding the fact that they're just like, check this out, you'll get free stuff. That's hard to do though, so I'm not knocking them for it. You gotta do what you gotta do to grow, you know? Hussy Ninja asks, other than YouTube/gaming, what else do you do for a living? Job? I actually don't have a job. I went full-time about 2 years ago, saved up a bunch of money, went for it as my stream was starting to grow, barely made the threshold where I could pay rent right when the money that I saved up dwindled down. It was super spoopy. If anybody's deciding to go full-time, make sure you take it slow. Don't jump into it. Although it does give you a fire under your butt, burning hot to get you in gear, if you're supporting anyone else, or you're just trying to support yourself, just be wary, you know, be safe. The last question goes to Void. Void is one of the people that took advantage of having no restrictions on how many questions. Now, I actually liked a lot of these questions, so I will go over a few of them, mainly because a lot of it's for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He asks, how many Discord servers are you currently in? Too many. What are the chances of you frequently streaming Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in the near or distant future? And what are the chances that those streams will feature battles 1v1s with viewers? I have been streaming pretty frequently, pretty much every day that I do stream, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Again, schedule in the description. And when I am playing those, if anybody wants to 1v1 me, I'm more than happy to take you on. aka let you kick my butt. Can you make more Gleam.io giveaways? If no, why not? I don't really have anything to give away. I've been getting less and less codes from Paladins, and other than that, I just don't have other products to give away. Sorry, I got no money for that. And I guess the last question I'll answer for him is, what are your thoughts on the different power shielding methods of each of the Smash games? So currently in the latest iteration of Smash Bros. Ultimate, you have to hold the shield then let go the instant an attack hits you, whereas in the previous iterations, you have to hit the shield right as the attack was coming at you. Earlier it was known as power shielding, now it's known as parrying. I much rather prefer power shielding, and I wish they would bring that back, but it's just a new type of thing to get used to. No one likes change, right? All right, that's gonna wrap up everything. I wanna thank anyone that stuck around for all the questions, and keep an eye out on the Discord. I'll let everyone know with an announcement when I'm opening the QAs back up. And remember, if you're a patron or a sub, make sure to link your Discord with Twitch or Patreon and get access to the sub chat. I'm on there every day talking. I'm gonna head out of here and edit the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna be one of those people who asks you to like and subscribe, so I'm not gonna ask.